Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Hey, this is EAJ Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Eskow.
Jeff
Doing bad time. Doing bad time. Got myself a problem.
from San Diego. It's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann.
Hey, welcome everybody to Sports World Radio. How's everybody doing today? I am your host, Jeff Escow. We got a jam-packed show. I know I say that every day, but we have a super jam-packed show for you guys today. Lots and lots to get into, especially in sports talk and the NBA side. We got Rat Bastid of the week to give away. We got Rat Bastid of the month to give away. We got the Skippy Douche Canoe Award of the week to give away. We got a lot to get to, and that's just in the second hour. Plus, we got Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. We got so much to get, and that's just in the second hour alone. So you can imagine what's going to happen in the second hour. So I hope everybody's getting ready for this Sports World Radio Friday edition show. It's going to be a blast. You can listen to us each and every Monday through Friday on SportsWorldRadio.com, 6 o'clock on the East, 3 o'clock on the West. And if you just happen to live in the Central,
if you live in the Central, figure it out for yourself.
I don't know if they can, buddy.
It's too hard. It's complicated for them. They don't know what time it is in the
Well,
Central.
you want to know
It's too hard.
something? If they've been listening to us for the last 7 years, I'm sure they can figure it out by now. Because they're here listening and watching the show, ain't they? So
That's true.
So I'm sure they've figured it out by now. For those that you still haven't been able to figure out, shh, it's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. Don't tell nobody. Okay. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Like our Facebook page. Head on over there, like our Facebook page. Come on. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, please do. We want some more likes over there. Follow us on Twitter as well at Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Want to get in touch with the show? There's 3 ways to do it. You can reach us via Skype at Sports World Radio Show and call in via Skype at Sports World Radio Show and ask us your question that way. You can hang out at our chat room over at Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Type in Sports World Radio. Go to the bottom of the room, bottom of your screen. Click the bubble, and you'll be right in there in the show. You have to have an account. It's free to sign up, so get yourself a free account and come on in the chat room. The third way is via email, swrshow@gmail.com, swrshow@gmail.com. Or if you have already liked our Facebook page, you can reach us at facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio as well during the show. I'm on Facebook. I'll check it. If you have any questions, you can reach us that way as well. So it'll force you to like our Facebook page. How about them apples right there? Like I said, if you want to call in, Sports World Radio Show via Skype. Sports World Radio Show via Skype. We are having a contest for everybody out there. Sports World Radio is looking for a new intro for our show. 60 seconds long. No curse words. Sean Mann, Jeff Escow, or Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, however you want to say it, is fine with us. 60-second long. No curse words. Send it to intro contest at Sports World Radio, intro contest at sportsworldradio.com. That's where you send your contest to. And if you have not signed up for our sports shorts yet, then you are missing the boat, people. Let me tell you, you are missing the boat. Head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sport-shorts. That's sportsworldradio.com/sport-shorts. Head on over there, sign up. Now listen, you can sign up for free, become a free member, and you get the free side of Sports Shorts, which I believe is just one show in February, and I'm going to get ready to put some more in February in there, either tonight or over the weekend. So you'll get a couple of shows in February, and that's all you're going to get. But if you join the paid side, which is only $4.95 a month, kids, it's a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Drink one less a cup of coffee a month, okay? For $4.95 a month, you get every single show. All the commercial breaks that we guys talk about during the commercial breaks while you guys are listening to the commercials, we keep the show going. We have some great stuff on there. The last couple of weeks have been fantabulous. Been a lot of fun doing the Sports Shorts. You got to join for only $4.95 a month. It is worth it. It's a lot of fun. Our producer drives to and from work to his broadcast studio and home, back listening to it on his iPhone. He almost gets into car accidents. He's laughing so hard. Okay, you got to check it out. SportsWorldRadio.com/Sport Shorts. With all that being said, what do you say? Hey, we bring in that co-host of ours, Sean, man, the update man. What's going on there, buddy?
I'm doing good, Jeff. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fastest 2 hours of sports talk you'll ever hear on the Internet. It is Sports World Radio. It is June 26, 2015. Weather right now, 98 degrees. That's the start of a long heat wave, ladies and gentlemen. Doing okay. I'm in a cool room doing the show.
Yeah, screw you in a cool room doing the show, my friend.
Well, leave your AC on if you get too hot, young man.
Well, no, it makes too much freaking noise, my fellow friend.
Well, nobody will mind. Just kidding.
What do you mean nobody will mind? I'm going to mind, because I'm not going to like to hear the in the replay. Okay?
Yes, indeed. How are you doing in general, Jeff?
Besides sweating my petunias off, I'm doing fantabulous, my friend.
That's good. That's good. It's the weekend. Oh, Double A is here.
What's up, Double A? How you doing, pal? I've been getting a lot of flack from your buddy, Michael Sainz.
Yeah, and?
On Facebook. He messaged me twice today, that rat bastard. Okay? Before we get into what we're going to talk about today. Hey, Michael. He sends me a message. He goes, what was the matter? Man, the pricks picked themselves a winner last night. Phil Jackson has a plan. Wah, ha, 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 ha. Then he says me, Stephen A. Smith was so happy about the pick last night. I saw that. I saw that. And then I wrote to him, I'm going to take a page from Aaron Rodgers. Relax. It was only the first move so far. Let's see if he even stays on the team. Okay? And then he sends back to me, he goes, I get it. Phil Jackson's plan is to make the pricks even worse than they are now. Hey, Michael, relax. I know you're not a Knicks fan. I know you're busting my chops. Relax. It's just a draft. Free agency starts July 1st. Relax. Take it easy. You know? Chill, my brother. You know what, Sean? That's what I woke up to today.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I woke up. I turned my Facebook on, and that's what I had. What are you freaking? Thanks a lot for starting my day off that way, Michael, you rat bastard.
He's a Cowboy fan and Maverick fan. What do you expect? He lives in Dallas.
He's a douchebag. That's what he is. Starts my day off like that. Thanks a lot, buddy. You know what?
Because he's trying to bring it with you. You're the one that always says, bring it, bitches. Bring us, bitches.
Yeah, hey, at least let me wake up a little bit and have my cup of coffee. You know what? I didn't even get to have my cigarette before I saw that. Okay? And that's sacrilegious right there, man. Okay? I didn't even get to have my cup of tea before that. And I'm not talking hot tea neither. Okay? That's sacrilegious, man. That's not right. At least let me have my tea and cigarette before you start bashing me. I wake up to that? Come on. Wait till the Cowboys start losing every freaking game, dude.
Ooh.
Okay? Wait till the first week of the season is over, my friend. after the Giants beat the Cowboys. You know what you're going to wake up to?
What?
A lot worse than freaking what I woke up to. I'm telling you that right now, Michael Sands. Hey, what's the date on the Giant-Cowboy game?
The game is September 13th. The game will be Sunday Night Football on NBC, called by Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth.
Okay, so you know what, Michael? Before you even go to sleep, I'm going to bash the living crap out of you because that game's going to be over and you're still going to be up and I'm going to be messaging you right away. You're getting a Facebook message right away, and then I'm going to wait till I know that you're sleeping, and I'm going to send you another one so you wake up, you get a brand spanking new one. Just to start your day off right, my friend. How about them apples right there? You like those apples? Those are good tasting apples, ain't they, my friend? Hey, Shawnee.
Yeah?
Did you see today that Chicago's very own, what's his face? Chicago's very own Ryan Sandberg resigns as the Philadelphia Phillies manager.
Oh, man, you took the words right out of my
What
mouth.
the
Let's
heck?
Start with that.
What the heck is going on here?
An emotional Ryan Sandberg resigned as the Philadelphia Phillies manager as the Philadelphia Phillies struggles with the worst record in the major leagues. Double A, you are in the house. What's your thoughts about that? Was this the right move or the bad move for the Philadelphia Phillies?
What are they? What's their record? They're 26-48.
26-48, one of the worst records. 9 and I believe 29 on the road this season.
Yeah, 9-29 in the road, 17 and 19 at home. They're what? 14 and a half games out of first place. Whew. Man,
Right.
That's sad. That's sad. Milwaukee's 22. That's even worse. That's the highest is 22. So it's 22 and 14. So it's Milwaukee and Philadelphia has about got the worst records in baseball, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking at it. Not even the Padres are that bad. Unbelievable. What do you say with that there, Mr. Philly, huh? Huh, there, Mr. Attitude over there? He got smart, ruined Tomorrow Jr. He got out of there. Did he resign, or did they fire him and he says, can I say I resigned?
He resigned.
Yeah, I know he resigned, but did they fire him and say and tell him, you know what, just say that you resigned?
I don't know. I saw that, and I was a bit shocked and surprised by it. But the Phillies are going through the rebuilding phase.
Okay, so that's 2 managers out before the All-Star break, right?
Right.
Holy freaking cow. 2 managers out before the All-Star break. That's ridiculous.
The Phillies, it's been since 2008, since the Phillies' last World Series championship. They've gone through numerous changes. They've had to lose key players. They've had to deal with Charlie Manuel, who was also fired as the Phillies manager. I think it was after the 2013 or 2012, actually I think it was after 2013 season. The Phillies had a disastrous season last year, going 73-89. Look what Double A says to you, Jeff. The new president of the Phillies is going to clean house.
Is he really? Now, do you like that idea? Double A?
Double A.
Do you like the idea of them going to clean house and start from scratch, and it might take the next 10 years before they win another World Series? Do you like that idea? Check this out. The Phillies are trying to go young and rebuild what they still have. The 8th highest payroll in major leagues at more than $140 million. Their youngest player is 31 years old?
Yep.
Holy freaking moly. That's terrible. That's, you know what, as Charles Barkley would say, that's terrible. That's terrible. Their youngest player is 31 years old? Really? Really, Double A? Wow. That's terrible. That's really bad. I didn't know that.
True.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you blame that on Ryan Sandberg, or do you blame that on the GM?
I'm going to blame it on the...
Because the GM was the one who gave him all these old players.
I was going to go with general manager as my first vote. Look what Double A says. It's Philadelphia. We are used to stinking.
Well, between the baseball team, the hockey team, the basketball team, and the football team, you're going to stink.
I disagree a little bit, Double A, with the Philadelphia Eagles. They've been a team
They
that's
stink.
had some playoff runs, but I know that Philadelphia wants championships so bad, and of course it's an area that's been hit with misery when it comes to sports. Philadelphia had low expectations this season with little to no chance of contending and big challenges relating to moving high-priced players such as ace Cole Hamels, 2006 NL MVP
Sean.
Ryan Howard.
Sean, no playoff sniff in any league for the Philadelphia fans. Nothing. No hockey playoffs, no baseball playoffs, no football playoffs, no basketball playoffs. Nothing. You smell that? That's the smell of nothing.
I wonder how you'd feel, Jeff, if you lived in Philadelphia and had to deal with all the sports misery there.
I'd be pissed off. You're not going to be better than the Giants. The only thing I pray for Philadelphia is that they beat the Cowboys twice this year. That's all I care about. That's it. Those are the only two games I'm rooting for Philadelphia on. That's it. Otherwise, I hope they lose the rest of the games of the year. Just being fair. Hey, you know what? Double A, I'm just being an honest. Just being an honest fan.
At least you don't bet with Double A, Jeff, because you know how that's gone down between the Giants and the Eagles.
No, I have to stop betting with Double A because every time the Giants and Eagles play, he freaking wins. And it pisses me off, man. I can't catch a break. But you know what? I think it's going to be a different story this year. I think the Giants are going to have the Eagles' number this year. You know that. I think, you know what? I think, let me see. The Philadelphia Eagles play 8 games in their division, right? 2, 4, 6 games in their division, correct? 2 against the Giants, 2 against the Cowboys, and 2 against the Redskins, correct? That's 6 games, right?
Yes, and how about this?
Okay, you know what?
Now, the first time that the Eagles will play the New York Football Giants will be Monday night, October 19th, the game on ESPN.
Okay, you know what? The Philadelphia Eagles are going to win 4 of the 6 games that they play against their division this year. 2 against the Redskins and 2 against the Cowboys. And they're going to lose the 2 against the Giants. That's my prediction for the Philadelphia Eagles division this year. 4-2.
Double A replies to you, we will be better than the Giants, and when the Giants don't make the playoffs again this year, LOL.
No, they're going to make the playoffs this year because Eli Manning's in the system another year. He's got Beckham on one side. He's got freaking, what's-his-face on the other side. He's got a running back. He's got an offensive line. They improved their defense. Going to be much, and plus they got Spagnolia back. Much better.
But Double A, I have a question for you. What's with Chip Kelly and all these quarterbacks? That's the thing about the Philadelphia Eagles. Who do you want to have as your starting quarterback?
He's quarterback
on
happy.
Day?
He's quarterback happy. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to make a bold prediction, and I bet you Double A will back me up on this. Tim Tebow won't be on the roster opening day. How about that? You like that prediction? Tim Tebow won't be on the Philadelphia Eagles roster on opening day. How about that? Do you really think they're going to carry 4 quarterbacks?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Do you really think they're going to carry 3 quarterbacks?
No.
Okay, so with that being said, do you really think Tim Tebow is going to be quarterback number B?
No.
No, exactly right.
Why the Eagles even got Tim Tebow, I don't even know, and I know Double A and Browning were really stunned by that.
Because, what's his face? Kelly is a schmuck.
Chip Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Chip Kelly's a schmuck. I'm saying, how many quarterbacks do you want on your team, you freaking rat bastard? And if you think you're going to be able to trade Tim Tebow for somebody, you're freaking smoking some good hooch. Because that ain't going to happen.
Double A says, Jeff, they are getting rid of G.J. Kinn.
G.J. Kinney?
Yep.
Who the hell is... Oh, yeah, of course they're getting rid of G.J. Kinney because nobody knows who he is. So they're going to make Tim Tebow the 3rd quarterback? Pfft. Come on. Really? Giants ain't losing to Philadelphia this year because Philadelphia don't know what. They got 12 running backs, 15 quarterbacks, 40,000 wide receivers. What the hell is going on over there in Philly?
Yeah, what's going on there, Double A? And then he says, "Oh, I can't wait." This is what his response is.
I know, I saw
can't
it.
wait till the Giants start losing.
Giants ain't. I'm telling you right now, Giants ain't losing the first week of the season.
In Dallas.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Not gonna happen. It's definitely not gonna happen.
I'm going to come and say that schmuck wiped your team's ass.
Okay, whatever you say.
Oh, are we maybe this time again, Jeff, if you believe it, that there's another bet between you and Double A?
There's probably going to be one.
October 19th. I can hardly wait.
Probably going to be one. Probably going to be one.
Look what Shabba says. Hey, Jeff, Saints licking their chops at the NFC East.
Saints licking their chops at the NFC East. Not going to happen. Well, the NFC East is so far out there, anybody can win that freaking division. Right?
Right.
Anybody can win that freaking division right there, so.
And Josh says every team in the NFC East will have losing records.
No, they won't. I don't think Carolina Panthers will at all. I don't think the Carolina Panthers are going to have a losing record at all. You have a better chance at a battle with Skippy than the Goats winning the Super Bowl this year. Uh-oh.
Shabba says Giants win it at 9-7. I don't know about. Well, let's see. 2011, the year that the Giants won the Super Bowl. That was the year they went 9-7, and they were underdogs every round.
Well, not only that, they went in as a wild card, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
9-7 and won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So I'm okay if they go in as a wild card 9-7 and win the Super Bowl. I'm just fine with that, Shabba. But I actually think they're going to win their division.
25 minutes after the hour, Carmelo Anthony says that he's unhappy with the Knicks pick of Kristaps.
Paptis. Yeah, I know. It's a hard name to say. Yeah. It's a hard name to say.
So Carmelo Anthony has said that he's frustrated and displeased with Phil Jackson's decision to draft this new player into the NBA. Good. Knicks fans were very frustrated as there was booing in the NBA draft on Thursday night.
People are freaking out. Oh, they drafted. He drafted this guy. Let me ask you a question. Does anybody know what Phil Jackson's doing? As a fan, do you know what Phil Jackson's doing?
Not sure, but in my opinion, I believe he's just waiting until July 1st gets here because that's the start of NBA free agency.
Let me ask you a question. Has Phil Jackson shared his plan on what he's doing with anybody, probably except for the people in his circle? Hasn't shared it with the fans, right?
No.
He'd be stupid to share his plan with anybody outside the organization, correct?
Correct.
So, hey, Knicks fans, relax. Sit back and wait and see what he does before you start ripping him. That's the only thing I'm saying. Just wait to see. You know what? I'm directing this at Stephen A. Smith because I saw him on ESPN last night ripping Phil Jackson for what he did. Okay? And he's still upset that Phil Jackson hasn't shared his plan with him. Stephen A., he does not have to share his plan with you or with me or with anybody outside his circle. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Sit back, shut up, and watch what he does. And then open up your mouth. Because what you said last night could come back to bite you right in your ass, Stephen A. Smith. So just sit back and relax. And everything that you said before that as well.
You were angry.
Oh yeah.
You were really upset about that.
Sit back and relax and just wait and see what he does. He made one move last night. One! Free agency's coming in a couple of days. Do you know if this guy's going to be staying on this team? Maybe he picked this guy because he wants to use this guy as trade bait to get somebody else. Did you ever think of that? No, I didn't think of it. Exactly. Relax.
That's what you'd say to Stephen A. Smith. I wonder what Skippy would say about that.
I'm saying that to all the Knick fans. All of them. Relax. Take it easy. You have no idea what Phil has in store, what plans he has in store. You have no idea what he wants to do. Nobody does, and it should stay that way. As a Knick fan, it should stay that way and let it just happen. And then you know what's going to happen? Oh, wow, look what Phil just did. Oh, wow. Oh, and all of a sudden everybody's going to get started to freak out and get excited. Oh, look what Phil's doing now. Oh, my God. He got this guy and he got that. Oh, my God, and he used this guy to get that. Wow, he's getting pretty smart. Shut up and relax.
Shaba says the Knick fans will have a rough time pronouncing their draft choices. And Josh goes, I hate that Roger's saying, oh, quote, relax. Scratch my ass with that quote.
Well, it's true. In this case, he made one move. One. Relax. Take it easy. Don't kill the messenger yet. Okay? Take it easy, kids. And let's see where it goes from there.
Take your time and don't worry about it.
Right. There's nothing you can do about it anyway.
Just wait until
Unbelievable.
NBA free agency comes up next week and watch moves be made immediately.
Unbelievable. All right, we're going to run to our first commercial break. You're listening to Jeff Escow and Showman on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Shaw Man, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. All right, Shawnee, where are we going next, my friend?
All right, in the NBA, we continue with what's going on. We stay with the Knicks. Phil Jackson came out and says, I defend the Knicks selection of, good luck with that name again, that got drafted 4th last night.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
He said, quote, when someone says to me that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I have to be alert, Phil Jackson said of what Knicks basketball advisor Clarence Gaines Jr. told him and how the player that got drafted, good luck with the name, eventually became a Knick. Quote, and I have to consider that after he's been in the business for as long as he has, I think he has a good of an idea about the talent for the New York Knicks and what's expected.
We'll see what happens. Personally, I think they're going to use him for trade bait.
That's a possibility, and the Knicks, I don't know if it was wise that the Knicks should have booed this decision to make. This could be just temporary, like you said, and then they can go out there and make a trade and get some big moves and try to be a threat in the Eastern Conference next year for 2015-2016.
Mm-hmm.
But even though, Jeff, you did say, if not, just still give it maybe a few years, the Knicks will have that plan solved.
Yeah, you think what the problem is? The Knicks fans want it to happen right freaking now. And it's not going to happen right now. That's the problem the Knicks fans are having. They want it to happen right now. You know, and it's not going to happen.
It's not. It's not going to happen for another few years until you start seeing basketball come back to New York. Now, you know, with the fact that the Knicks were a team that a few years ago in 2012-2013 went 54-28, made it to the playoffs, eventually lost to the Pacers in six games. They have been a team that has been rebuilding, trying to get their team back to the winning ways.
Mm-hmm. Not going to happen.
Nope. But Phil Jackson wanted this job. He wanted to make the Knicks like a dream job. He realized he won 2 players as a championship as a player. I remember Phil Jackson almost became coach of the Knicks, so he's familiar with it. He knows what the Knicks want to do. Now, Jeff, here's the next story that we get to. Tim Duncan. The Spurs believe that he will be back for a 19th consecutive year with the San Antonio Spurs. What's your thoughts?
19 consecutive years?
Yep, it'll be his 19th year in the NBA. The Spurs want Tim Duncan back, and they believe that Duncan will be back for San Antonio.
Wow. That's big right there.
It is because, you know, the Spurs are getting to the point where Tim Duncan has maybe a few years left.
That means they're going after it one more time.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
With Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan, and of course Greg Popovich, who's been there since 1997 or 1998 as Spurs coach, he knows very well that he wants to keep this core together that's helped deliver the Spurs 5 NBA championships.
We'll see what happens.
A source told ESPN, the magazine's Chris Broussard, earlier this week that Aldridge is 99.9% gone from the Blazers. This is what San Antonio is looking at, too, is they're looking for Aldridge. ESPN.com also reported this week that the LA Lakers have moved past the Dallas Mavericks in terms of potential landing spots for Aldridge, who played his high school ball in Dallas before starting college closer to San Antonio at the University of Texas in Austin.
Wow.
Tim Duncan is 39 years old. Manu Ginobili is 37, are among 10 players on last season's 15-man San Antonio Spurs roster who become free agents Wednesday. Got a big choice there, Jeff, for San Antonio.
Big choice. But you know what? If he wants to come back and they want him back, he's going to come back. And I do believe that means that everybody else is going to come back and they're going to make a run for it.
Why not? I think with the Spurs, it's just like they believe they've got one more crack at this thing. They think that if they keep everybody together, they want to get back to the finals and win another championship and win their 6th. And then maybe Duncan and Ginobili call it good because they're in their late 30s and they realize that time is coming up where they both are getting to the point of retirement.
Correct. Exactly.
I'd be shocked to see Tim Duncan on another team. I just
no,
don't see
he's
it
not.
happening.
No, he's not going to play for another team. He'll retire before that happens.
Yeah, he'll retire if San Antonio Spur.
Yeah, he'll retire before that happens. For sure. You know?
They've had some great runs, and Greg Popovich has done a great job of building that team and working with the Spurs program to make them a really competitive team in the Western Conference. So That's a big decision. And Ginobili, though, Jeff, what's your thoughts about him?
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking. If he's coming back, I'm thinking Ginobili's coming back. Parker will be there. Kawhi will be there. They'll all be back. So they might, that means they're going to go for another round at it. That's exactly what that means. If they all come back, that means they're all going to go after it again. And the West is just harder now.
The West is still a whole lot better than the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
The Eastern Conference is still very, very weak.
Oh, very weak, man. Very weak. And, and with the draft being yesterday and free agency coming up, it's going to be a very interesting upcoming season.
Sure will be, but I know that when the NBA preseason gets here in October, I know you'll be ready for that, and then the NBA season tipping off in late October.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get to see what happens. We'll see if the Knicks can barely make the playoffs this year. We'll see what happens.
I go back to the Philadelphia Phillies for the next story here, Jeff. There's a talk about this with Ryan Sandberg, who resigned Friday as manager of the Phillies, wasn't a miracle worker. Heck, I don't know if Martin and I would have won with this Phillies squad. You had made a point, Jeff. What should they do next? Find another general manager. But they got to find somebody who can turn the Phillies around into a winning organization and get back to the days of parts of the late 2000s when they made the playoffs.
Well, I'll tell you something. That freaking owner, he better decide what the hell he wants to do and do it quickly, because that team is going down south, not north. That team's going downwards, not upwards.
As Ken Rosenthal of Fox Sports wrote today, quote, the Phillies, in the words of one club official, recognized that they were tardy on analytics, waiting too long to incorporate data in their evaluations and develop their own information system. They now have 3 full-time analysts and 2 interns, according to Major League sources, significantly less than many other clubs, but a step in the right direction. That's what Ken Rosenthal wrote today.
Well, who knows, man? That team is baffling me right now. I'm very baffled by that team. I don't know what the hell to think about that.
Yeah, and everybody knew at the Phillies coming in that there was not a lot of high expectation coming in, like the first when we opened up the show with this, because of the fact that Cole Hamels, I believe he's going to get moved. I believe he's going to be traded. The team is rebuilding. The team doesn't have the magic like they did back in 2008.
Hey, when the Knicks drafted Porzingis last night, they showed Porzingis, whatever the heck. They showed he had a jersey, a number 15 jersey.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give him that number.
No.
That's Earl of Pearl Monroe's number. You can't give him number 15.
That's true.
You can't do that, New York Knicks. That's not right. If you want to give, hey, Jackson, I got an idea. You want to give him somebody's number? Give him your freaking number. Don't give him freaking Earl of Pearl Monroe's number. That's sacrilegious, man. I don't think anybody's worn number 15 since Earl Monroe. That number should be up in the rafters, man. That number should be up in the rafters. It shouldn't be given to Porzingis, man. That's for damn sure.
NFL, if I can move to the next story here. Oh, here we go. Found out what's going on in L.A. NFL seeks temporary venue in Los Angeles market for the 2016 season. The NFL confirmed that it is researching potential temporary venues that could host a team or teams in Los Angeles beginning, Jeff, which would be next year in 2016.
Well, it ain't going to be the Lakers. It ain't going to be the Chargers because they're playing here this year. Right?
Yeah, and I wonder if San Diego fans are like saying, let's enjoy it now while it lasts, because who knows what's going to end up happening.
Next year in 2016,
Chargers
could be gone, for sure. But it's not going to happen this year. And you want to know something? If I'm Charger fans, I boycott the first game.
Oh.
Just to show them.
Well, you mentioned yesterday about boycotting games with Roger Goodell's decision with Tom Brady, but here, anyway, this is totally off the subject. The league has 2 Los Angeles proposals on the table. San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders proposed in February building a $1.7 billion NFL stadium in Carson.
Mm-hmm.
In January, a developer and a company operated by St. Louis Rams owner Stan Kroenke unveiled plans to build a $1.86 billion, 80,000-seat stadium in Inglewood, California, on land he owns near Hollywood Park.
Yes, and he's going to move St. Louis there. So what are they going to do, put 3 teams there?
Oh, that'd be shocking. You have 3 L.A. teams, and I have to give updates about that? Ugh.
So one of those 2 things ain't happen. Both of them is not going to happen. They're not going to build 2 stadiums out there.
There's one choice that I'd want the Rams in Los Angeles, because just seeing the Chargers moving to L.A., that doesn't make sense. Raiders maybe, because the Raiders did play from 1982 to 1994-95 when they moved to L.A.
Right.
Los Angeles has not had an NFL team since the Rams and Raiders departed for St. Louis and Oakland, respectively, in 1995. So it was after 1994 NFL season.
It's ridiculous, man.
The NFL will take lead in negotiating any agreements with the venues, which would then be assigned by the league to the team or teams that relocate.
I just don't see 3 teams going there. So it's got to be either Kroenke Stadium or the Carson Stadium. It's not going to be both.
I hope it's Kroenke's. I know, Jeff, where you're at, there's probably a lot of anxiety and frustration in San Diego.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pissed off fans. But you want to know something? For me, personally, I could give a crap. I don't really care whether they stay or go.
The NFL's research into temporary venues in L.A. would be used as a resource when owners gather for a special meeting to discuss the potential relocation of teams to Los Angeles on August 11th in Chicago, Illinois. Josh, you could go to that meeting and find out what's going on there.
That's right, Josh. Go find out what's going on there, will you?
On that note, Jeff, we have to go to the first of 2 updates.
This update is brought to you by the Flipper. Head on over to flipperflipper.com and get your Flipper today and never, ever touch your toilet seat ever again. It's called the Flipper, and it's at flipperflipper.com. Take it away, Sean Mann, with the first update of the day.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. Welcome to the first of 2 updates for Sports World Radio. NBA, Towns was drafted first by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell went to the L.A. Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. Okafor went to the 76ers. The Knicks got their 4th pick, as it was a busy night for the NBA draft yesterday. NBA free agency, ladies and gentlemen, starts on July 1st. So that'll be coming up after this last weekend of June. In Major League Baseball, here's the news to report for the games right now. The Indians taking on the Orioles, Nationals taking on the Phillies. The Phillies have a new interim manager taking over because Ryan Sandberg today stepped down as Phillies manager. The Braves, they're taking on the Pirates, Rangers at the Blue Jays, White Sox at the Tigers. Reds, they are taking on the Mets, Dodgers at the Marlins, Red Sox taking on the Rays, Twins at the Brewers, Yankees taking on the Astros, Cubs taking on the Cardinals. That game is on the MLB Network. Mariners, they're taking on the Angels, Royals at Athletics, and a rematch of last year's one-game play-in game between the Royals and the Athletics. Diamondbacks taking on the Padres, and later tonight it'll be the Rockies taking on the Giants. In the Major League in the NFL, no news to report yet on the decision with Roger Goodell. Apparently, we pointed out yesterday that Roger Goodell is waiting a month to decide what he will do with Patriots quarterback Tom Brady, if he's going to get his appeal reduced to 2 games or if he's going to get the entire 4-game suspension. That is the first of 2 updates for Sports World Radio. Remember, this update is brought to you by the Flipper at flipperflipper.com. Coming up, more sports talk with Jeff Eskow and Sean Mann after this commercial break. And don't forget, Josh Lopez coming in with the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour and his sports perspective. Be right back after this commercial.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. All right, Sean, where are we going next, buddy?
A little bit more to this thing with L.A., and there's some other NFL news. Los Angeles also has the Coliseum. It would need renovations in order to host an NFL team, but could benefit from the NFL using the stadium by receiving much-needed facility upgrades.
What do you think?
I think the plan is with L.A. to get an NFL team there is that they want to have a brand-new stadium instead of seeing the L.A. Coliseum.
Well, yeah, they'll have to play in the L.A. Coliseum for a while until the new stadium is built.
Hey, Browning, good to see you.
Right?
Yeah, and I got to ask you, Jeff, you remembered seeing some of the games in the L.A. Coliseum on television. What did you think of that place?
I don't like that place at all. It's too big, man. Too freaking big. Way too freaking big.
Emmanuel Sanders says, 51 minutes after the hour, says that cheating should negate the Patriots' Super Bowl win. Emmanuel Sanders among... Oh, did you have something to say, Jeff?
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
He added this. Among those who think the punishment the New England Patriots received as a result of last postseason's deflated football scandal should have been much more severe. Speaking to a group of kids Thursday at a Denver area football camp, the Broncos breakout wide receiver says he thinks Denver's chief AFC rival should not be recognized as the Super Bowl champion after the team's role in altering the pressure of game balls in the Patriots' blowout 45-7 win against the Indianapolis Colts in the AFC title game, which was on Sunday, January 18. It's impacted the entire NFL because players are fed up with it. Players are saying New England should be stripped of the Super Bowl privileges. They shouldn't deserve to have the Super Bowl. I've never heard the end of it, too. It's been something that's been pretty frustrating the last couple of months.
It's been pretty frustrating, hasn't it?
Indeed. When Sanders, who nearly became a Patriot in 2013 before the Pittsburgh Steelers matched an offer sheet for the restricted free agent, was asked by a camper whether he was mad about the scandal, he said, according to NBC News 9 News, he said, quote, yeah, I'm kind of mad. I don't think that New England, should be the Super Bowl champions this year.
Why?
He said, quote, you aren't supposed to cheat, Sanders said. Cheating is no good, especially when you've got guys who are working their tails off for 365 days out of the year and one person cheats, whether it helps them win the Super Bowl or not, they still cheated and shouldn't be NFL champions.
I don't know.
It's just because the NFL is so impacted by it that players who despise the New England Patriots are not happy about it, disgusted, frustrated about it, and say that they shouldn't be champions at all.
Well, what's going to happen when... How do I phrase this correctly? What is that person going to say when Roger Goodell wipes away the suspension totally and says, you know what? Brady didn't have anything to do with it. What is the guy going to say then?
What is Emmanuel Sanders going to say? That's going to be interesting.
Correct. Exactly. What is he going to say then?
I don't know. He probably will remain silent.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. You know what I mean?
Not knowing what's going to happen with the team.
I don't know.
So, of course, if you're the Broncos, I'd say, Emmanuel, that you got to forget about that, too, and start focusing on training camp, because we're not far away. Training camp is just a couple weeks away, and players need to report to the NFL training camp. But, of course, I know that people will be frustrated like you and I are, Jeff, that here's Roger Goodell having to wait all the way to late July, basically, to make this decision on what to do with Tom Brady.
Right. Well, I don't know why. Maybe they agreed that the decision will come out a month from now. So if it is against Tom Brady, he can appeal it and still have those appeals going during the first 4 games, so he could play in them.
I know one thing about Tom Brady, and that is that he'll fight it all the way to the end. He's not going to give up about this too.
No, he wants to be exonerated on this one.
Exactly.
He wants to be exonerated on that. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Exactly. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna run to our top of the hour break, even though it's a couple minutes away. We're gonna run to our top of the hour break. We're gonna get Josh on here. We're gonna do our stuff, and if we get through our stuff fast enough, we're gonna let you boys and girls get out of here a little bit earlier today. You're listening to Jeff Escow and Sean Mann on
Sports World Radio.
We shall be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too. Don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Joining us now, like he does each and every day, is the producer and program director of the show, Josh Lopez. What's up, buddy? You there,
what
Josh?
Up, you freaking humps?
What's going on with you, man?
Not much. Just chilling here on a Friday. Potluck Friday.
Yeah, I say we get
not a express edition.
No, we're gonna make it. You know what? We're gonna make it an express edition. We're gonna make it a big express edition, actually. How about that? You like that? I like that idea. It's Friday, and I'm sweating. The drip is just. I could. If I put a bucket down next to me, I can have a bucket full of sweat going on in about 15 minutes, man.
What's the weather doing in the Windy City there, Josh?
Looks like we lost him.
Yeah, it looks like we did.
Looks like we lost the Rat Bastid. Let's see if we can get him back on. He must be having Skype troubles. That's why we tell you people to be hardwired and not wired and not wireless. Right? That's why we want you to be hardwired and not wireless. The weather out there must be frightful because it's screwing around with the connection.
Maybe they got a maybe they got a thunderstorm.
Maybe. Hey, maybe we'll get out of here early. I don't know. I'm calling you back, you jackass. Answer the phone.
What happened, Josh? Maybe you got to just log out and log back in.
No, his Skype, I guess, ain't working right. I'm calling you. You don't seem to want to play. You know? You don't seem to want to play, dude. We're calling you. There he is. What's up, Josh? Josh, can you hear us?
Josh.
Yeah, I can hear you. You guys just keep going in and.
Well, it's not us. It's your connection.
No, it's your connection.
That's right.
I can hear you.
I know you can hear us, but your connection sucks because you're wireless and not hardwired. Did you hear
I'm
that?
on my phone. I'm connected to my router and internet here.
Yeah,
I'm sitting 5 feet away from my router, so I don't know how I'm not connected.
You're wireless, correct? See, you can't even hear it. Yeah,
besides my headphones, yeah.
Right, no, yeah. See, no, you're wireless, and that's the problem because Skype sucks on wireless. That's why. That's why you're going in and out, and you're hearing. That's why. All right, so let's get on with the Skippy quotes. Start it off, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff, your favorite time is here. It's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. Here we go.
Skippy Bayless said that the New York Knicks should be ashamed of themselves.
Why? Because they picked a guy that nobody knew and you weren't expecting that, and because they didn't do what you wanted to do, they should be ashamed of yourself? Shut up.
Oh, come on, Jeff. Skippy believes that it's important that the Knicks build and that they become a winning organization again.
Right. But you got to build, and this kid's 19 years old. 19. Relax. Take it easy. Who knows if he's even going to keep him?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Josh?
Yep. Skippy Bayless said that, let me get this down here. There you go. He said if you're talking, now remember he said the word if. He said if you're talking max contract, Kevin Love is underrated.
If you're talking max contract, Kevin Love is... Well, he's going to get a max contract from Cleveland. So what are you telling me, Skip? So you telling me he doesn't deserve a max contract?
I don't think he's going back.
You don't think he's going? Well, that's the only place it's the only place he can get a max contract from, Josh. Hello?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Should I say more?
Yeah, talk, buddy. Oh, see, we lost him. See?
Lost him again.
That's
Darn it. It's
Yeah.
on his connection.
I know it is. It's not ours because you and I are connected just fine because we're hardwired.
Hardwired?
It's that simple. It's that simple. You know? I mean, come on. What do you expect, dude? Just sit back and relax and wait and see what happens. He's upset with what the Knicks did. So is everybody and their mother, but you still don't know the game plan of Mr. Phil Jackson, do you?
No.
Right. Just
you don't know the
relax,
game
man.
plan, so he needs to cut this stuff out.
Right. Just relax. Take it easy. You know? Take it easy. All right, so I guess we're not going to have Josh with us because of his connection kind of stinks. That's okay. Hey, you know what, Sean?
What?
How many Rat Bastards of the Week did we have candidates this week did we have?
Gosh darn it. I wish he was. I'm trying to remember which ones he had for Rat Bastid of the Week. I got the Rat Bastid of the Month.
Well, we need to pick a Rat Bastard of the Week for this week, and then we need to pick the Rat Bastard of the Month, and then we need to pick the Skippy Bayless Douche Canoe Award of the Week. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do all that stuff because Josh can't get on the line with us.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? So I guess we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, the way we used to do it back in the old days, where you and I start making the decisions.
Okay.
You know?
I only got a few candidates for the Rat Bastid of the Month.
Well, how many Rat Bastards of the Week have we had this week so far? Because those are
now I know which one we got for this week. Adam Silver, because the NBA All-Star Game is in Charlotte. I know that Josh wasn't very thrilled about that for 2017.
No. That's not a Rat Bastard of the Week. That's not even a candidate. That's not even close to be. That's not even good. Because Josh is upset that the All-Star Game is going to be in Charlotte in 2017. Who gives a flying fig Newton where the All-Star Game is in 2017? No, that's not even close to being a Rat Bastard candidate. You know who should be a Rat Bastard candidate this week? Somebody like Ryan Sandberg. Okay? Somebody like, who was the Rat Bastard last week?
Pablo Sandoval for going to the bathroom and dealing with Instagram.
Okay. I want to make, I want to put the general manager of the San Diego Padres in there.
Oh, yes.
As a Rat Bastard candidate for this week. Okay? That's who I like to decide. You can also have, what's his face? Ryan Sandberg as a Rat Bastard of the Week candidate. Okay, we had some, who was our Rat Bastard of the Week candidate on Monday when we started the week? We had one on Monday. Didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I know. People are supposed to write this crap down. Are you back, Josh?
I'm here.
Okay, Josh, who was the Rat Bastard candidate that we had for Monday?
Monday. I'm gonna.
Do you remember?
Was it a coach or something or a player? I'm not
I don't remember.
sure.
See, I didn't listen to the show, so I don't remember. I just did it. I didn't listen to it. Like you go back and you listen to it over and over again. What a great guy. I don't remember who it was. Well, since we got you back on the line and it sounds pretty good, let's move back into the Skippy quotes.
Yeah, like I was saying before I got cut off this time again, I said that Kevin Love's an overrated player. He's only made one playoff appearance in his career. He spent 2 or 3 years in Minnesota, was inconsistent, didn't play through a majority of the games when he was out there. Overrated defensive player, and I don't think he's worth the money that people make him out to be.
I happen to agree with you, but you know what? He's going to get that money.
Yep.
He's going to get that money, and so is everybody else, because that salary cap is going up and up and up.
Oh, now I remember. We had P. Diddy.
P. Diddy. That's right. P. Diddy for getting into a fight with the UCLA football coaches, right?
Oh, yes. He got in a fight with the UCLA Bruins assistant coach.
That's right. P. Diddy was a rat bastard this week. That's
Trevor
right.
Cody again.
Trevor Cody, that's right. That fat rat bastard.
Okay, so Trevor Cody.
P. Diddy.
P.
Who
Diddy.
else did we have, Josh?
Roger Goodell, I think, again. You guys were ripping him
Roger
yesterday.
Goodell for making us wait a month. Yeah, we had a lot of them.
I think you had the MLB for Pete Rose, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Wasn't that story the other day?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we had a lot of them. See, Josh remembers. Josh got a good memory like that.
All righty. Let's get back to action,
All
shall
right,
we?
let's go.
Skippy Bayless said that the my Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA draft last night.
How is that possible, Skippy? I disagree with that.
Go ahead, Sean. Go further. Why you disagree?
I disagree because, okay, they drafted a player, big deal. Let's see what kind of moves they make in the next couple weeks. Shut up, Skip.
Well, from what I understand, they think that they got themselves another Magic Johnson with D'Angelo Russell, which is not too far off.
Or Nick Van Exel, because remember they said that this move to get a point guard was the biggest thing for the Lakers since they got Nick Van Exel.
I bet you Knick fans aren't happy that they traded Tim Hardaway to the freaking Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, speaking of that, Skippy Bayless said that my Atlanta Hawks will miss the playoffs next year with Tim Hardaway coming there.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Already
I
he's
disagree with
starting.
that. The Hawks had the best record in the Eastern Conference. Okay, they got swept by Cleveland. The Hawks still are a young team and got potential.
Jeff?
Listen, the Knicks gave Tim Hardaway every chance in the world to step up this year. They got rid of Shumpert and they got rid of J.R. Smith. The door was wide open. He couldn't take advantage of it. Get rid of the bastard.
Skippy Bayless said that he's proud of his first take colleague Stephen A. Smith's rant on SportsCenter last night.
Okay.
Ooh, Jeff, floor is yours.
I listen, Stephen A. It doesn't matter if Phil Jackson doesn't tell you his plan. He doesn't have to. That's the beauty of it. You know why? Because you're a fan, so sit there and shut up.
Because that's the Stephen A. Smith perspective.
Skip Bayless said that he should host Tough Enough, not Chris Jericho.
Oh, gosh.
You're not even tough enough to host Tough Enough.
Skippy, you don't even know anything about hosting a show. So
Hey,
why do you
Josh.
keep bragging about yourself? Shut your yap.
Hey, Josh, what did you think of that video I made?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was funny.
The Skip Bayless video that I made about them taking
We
3
need
weeks
3
off?
weeks of him off. 3 weeks of not seeing his mug on TV.
Wow. Browning. Sorry, Jeff, but Phil Jackson is an idiot.
Well, that's okay. You're not too far behind him. And Browning, don't forget that Phil Jackson's making about $15.5 million more than you this year. Go ahead.
Scooby Bayless said the Philadelphia Sixers had just became the worst sports organization in all professional sports.
They got a young ass team, don't they? They got half a Duke and half a Kentucky team on that team, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skippy, as much as I disagree with you about a lot of things you say, I can agree with that for Philadelphia 76ers.
They got a lot of Kentucky players and a lot of Duke players on that team.
Mm-hmm. This is not the SEC, Philadelphia.
For
or
not
whatever
getting.
it is.
Hey, Andrew. Hardaway was over. Hey, listen. This is how much you know about basketball, which is nothing, because you're just saying. I'm just saying for not getting Hardaway. Hey, schmuck. Hardaway wasn't in this draft, you freaking idiot. He was drafted by the Knicks 4 years ago, you jackass.
That's because he's a bum follower. What do you
Unbelievable. If you're going to talk to me about NBA and my Knicks, you better know what the hell you're saying. Otherwise, I'm going to kick your ass over it. And yes, for the first time in my life, I put the word "my" in front of
New
it.
York Knicks quote here.
Go ahead.
Skippy Bayless said that the New York Knicks had the worst draft of 2015.
I don't believe so. The worst draft. They got to draft one stinking player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one player. They took the 7-footer to give him a center. Now let me ask you guys a question. Okay, and I'm going to prove my point about Skip and the rest of those schmucks that work over there. Say this guy starts scoring 20 points a night, starts grabbing 15 rebounds, has 5 blocks a night. Say that's his stat line for the first 20 games he plays. What are you going to say then? Oh, wow, look at Phil Jackson. He's smarter than all of us. Look, he picked this guy. Look how this guy... Then you're going to start praising the son of a bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got an idea. You haven't seen this ball player play yet. Sit there, shut up, and let's see how this kid plays. Even if he... And you don't even know if he's going to play for the Knicks, do you? So sit there and shut up.
Oh, come on, Jeff and Josh. Skippy wants to see big things out of the Knicks.
Sure he does. He wants to see big things so he doesn't have to travel anywhere for the NBA Finals and then make excuses that he needs a vacation because he travels too much.
They traveled, so they went from the East Coast to the West Coast, and they couldn't handle it, so they need 3-week vacation. Scratch my ass!
Before we go to commercial break, I'm going to say this, Skippy. You're the master of excuses, and we all know what we know about excuses. They're like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Yes, they are. How about that, Sean? Did you make a funny? Sean made a funny, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Check Sean out.
He's the master of excuses. We got to go to commercial.
You're listening to Jeff Escott, Sean Man, and Josh Lopez on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Eskow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours each and every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. on the East, 3 p.m. on the West, and if you live in the Central,
that'd be 5 p.m.
Oh, there you go. I love when they fight over it. All right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the Skippy quotes.
Skippy Bayless said that John Cena is a joke of American role model.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. All right, whatever.
Skippy Bayless said that my Dallas Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, should buy an NBA team.
That ain't going to happen. They wouldn't, you know what? They wouldn't let him in the NBA.
Oh, come on, Jeff. He could have the experience with the Cowboys. He could turn an NBA franchise around.
They won't let him in the NBA.
Here's another one for Jerry Jones. Skippy Bayless said, if you need someone to look up to when it comes to marketing or ownership, Jerry Jones is your man.
Yeah, that's why he hasn't won a championship in 20 years. Yeah, he's your man, all right.
Long 20-year drought there, Skippy.
Yeah, he's your man, all right. Yeah, follow what he does, and you won't win a Super Bowl at all for 20 years. Just do what he does, and you won't win a Super Bowl.
And don't forget, Smoking
smart.
Ronnie is still saying they're going to go perfect this season, win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Michael Sands, I bet you they don't go perfect, and you want to bet me? If Dallas Cowboys don't go perfect, your ass has got to come out here for the Super Bowl game and cook my dinner with Smoking Ronnie on the barbecue.
Why don't you message him, Jeff, after the show?
I don't have to message him. All he's got to
push it, Sean.
I don't have to message him. All he's got to do is listen to the show. He'll hear it.
Skippy Bayless said this is the worst baseball season of all time.
I'm not too fond of it myself.
It has been the worst baseball season of all time. I'll leave it like that.
I honestly can give two fig Newtons about this baseball season, to be honest with you. The White Sox are playing like garbage. There's people jumping on bandwagons for the Astros and the Cubs now. It's just it's really boring.
Josh, you're not alone. Red Sox are sucking really bad. I concur. And Pablo Sandoval was having fun on his Instagram on his phone.
The bevy of interleague games get on my nerves.
What is with everybody?
The batters need 3 minutes to take a swing after every single pitch that happens. It's ridiculous.
I normally go to at least 1 or 2 games a year. You know, I don't even want to go.
I take it, Jeff, you're not very thrilled about interleague play still.
No, I don't even want to go to a game.
Here's another wrestling quote here. Skippy Bayless said that Vince McMahon is not tough enough for ESPN. So let's say like Vince McMahon was going to go and buy ESPN, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Skippy Bayless said that Vince McMahon doesn't have the testicular fortitude to buy ESPN.
I'd love to see him buy ESPN and fire that prick.
Yeah. I'm sure Vince McMahon could score a deal with Disney. I mean, look what he does with Make-A-Wish. Skippy, you suck. Here's another NBA draft one that I saw. Skippy Bayless said that he doesn't understand why my Cleveland Cavaliers continue to draft good draft picks in the first round every year.
I don't.
So not only have they traded Anthony Bennett, who was their first round pick 2 years ago, and then they traded Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota, vice versa, 2 years. Now this year, they obviously they had a lower ranking in the first round. So they got Tyrus Jones, and they traded him to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, is Minnesota Cleveland's developmental league or something?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Uncertain.
Here's something that we are certain about. Skippy Bayless said that my Boston Red Sox need to get rid of David Ortiz and Pablo Sandoval. They're tearing the team down.
They are.
Skippy, 2 words. Shut up, idiot.
They are.
No, you got to let Jeff do it.
They are. Hey, Skippy, shut up. But they are. They are tearing the team down, 2 fat bastards like that.
Oh, sure.
David
Coming from
Ortiz.
You. Yeah, three championships apiece. That's typical. Go ahead.
David Ortiz is an egomaniac, and Pablo Sandoval can't get his mind on the game. He focuses on social media.
Oh, shut up, both of you. I don't want to hear it.
The truth shall set you free, buddy.
Anyway. You freak. Let's move to the next quote.
You're a terrible imitator. Anyway.
Oh, shut up.
Skippy Bayless said that the NHL should have 0 teams in Seattle.
0
so
teams in Seattle?
He's not in favor of the NHL possibly adding more teams to the league.
What do you think, Jeff? I'd say, Skippy, you don't know a thing about the NHL, and Seattle's desperate for a professional sports team since the Sonics moved out of Seattle.
Hey,
what the heck do you know?
Hey, does the NHL have their draft today?
Yes.
NHL draft.
Actually, breaking news. Number 1 overall pick, Edmonton Oilers select Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned on the NBC Sports channel, the old Versus channel, and I see them all getting up there right now.
Yep. Connor McDavid going to the Edmonton Oilers.
Shows you how much
who were the worst team in hockey last year.
Well, Buffalo Sabres picking number 2.
Mm-hmm.
They just picked Jack Eichel.
Here's another interesting one. Now we're going to talk about music, so I guess Skippy's a music expert now. Skippy Bayless said that he doesn't enjoy the live performances on SportsCenter. So, Jeff, I don't know if you've been watching recently, but at the 5 o'clock SportsCenter, there's been a couple of rap concerts that have been going on during the show.
I don't like that either.
You know it's a bad sports time or that time of the year.
That's why they're doing it.
Sports world is slow when you need concerts to provide content for your station.
They got to fill the time somehow, so they bring in some rap star to do a concert.
Nobody cares about baseball.
Yeah. Hey.
They got to find other things to watch and other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
And we got a couple more before we hit to that final update, folks. Here's the wrestling one. Skippy Bayless said that Brock Lesnar should have Skip Bayless as his advocate, not Paul Heyman.
I'd like to see that, actually.
Yeah?
That I would actually like to see.
So you can see Skippy receive an F5 or a Kimura lock.
Yes, or maybe
that arm lock he does.
Or maybe get Superman punched.
Oh.
You
know, SummerSlam's gonna be in Brooklyn. Your stomping grounds, right?
Yeah, or maybe get a spear from Roman Reigns as well.
Yep,
How
SummerSlam's
awesome
going to be in Brooklyn. They're going to have a big weekend over there revealing the roster for the new WWE video game. 2K sent me an email last week, and they actually fly out some media members sometimes to cover the event, and then you get to be put in the suite for that year's SummerSlam.
Uh-huh.
So if I hear back from them, I might have an opportunity to fly out to Brooklyn for free to cover SummerSlam this year.
Tell him you need your photographer, and he lives in San Diego. All right? Tell him you need your photographer, and he lives in San Diego, and then they'll fly me out, and I'll come out there, and we'll do it together. I'll bring out all my equipment. We'll do a show right from there, man.
Speaking of the NHL draft, Buffalo select Jake Etchell from Boston University.
Yeah, you see how much the NBA draft was pushed? You see how much the NBA draft was pushed?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear anything at all about the NHL draft?
No.
Exactly.
Not much.
Way to go, Bettman.
You didn't even hear anything about the NHL award show that happened the other night.
Way to go, Bettman. Way to push your freaking league.
I want to get Sean's opinions on this because Skippy Bayless said, I don't understand why my Boston Bruins got rid of Milan Lucic.
I don't know either. I'm fed up with the ownership. I've been seeing all the trades all day today.
Fed up with the ownership?
He's fed up with the ownership.
Up with the ownership. It was stupid. Milan Lucic was a great player.
He's fed up with the ownership, man.
He was one of the best players when the Bruins took on the Hawks in that Stanley Cup a couple years ago.
And when the Bruins
that
Blackhawks
surprised
too.
me.
He's fed up.
Yes, I am fed up with ownership.
He's PO'd, Jeff.
He's PO'd, man. He's a big PO'd man.
Skippy Bayless said that he should run for president in 2016.
Skippy
and he wants
Bayless?
to make his declaration on Monday Night Raw, which takes place in Washington this Monday night.
Okay, Skip. I told the boys this during a commercial break, but I'm bringing... You know what, Skip? You're a prick. Okay? Skip, I'm telling you something, Skip. I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. tonight. I'm flying to Washington, D.C. tonight. I'm making an announcement in front of the White House tonight, Skip. Okay? You think you're the only one, buddy? You think you're the only one? I'm going to run for the President of the United States. I'm making my announcement tonight in front of the freaking White House. I'm going to do it tomorrow. That's right. I'm going to do it tomorrow so you guys can see me in front of the White House tomorrow. I'm going to be there live so you guys can check it out. I'm going to announce my candidacy tomorrow.
Politics, and he can fix this country up.
Right. I'm going to announce it tomorrow in front of the White House. I'm telling you, I'm going to announce it tomorrow in front of the White House. You're going to see it.
Hey, if you think the country's in a bad place over the past 15 years, picture Skippy being the president.
That's right. I'm going to fix everything. I'm going to fix everything in 1 year. This whole freaking world, all the United States is going to be in such a better place after I'm done.
Well, come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Maybe things can work out, and you can be his running mate. A Bayless,
I don't want to run with him. I want to run against him.
We had one Skippy quote left for today, folks. Skippy Bayless said that he's enjoying the Women's World Cup of Soccer more than baseball this year.
That's because his wife is forcing him to watch that crap.
Well, we're not soccer fans. We can give two fig newtons about soccer, right?
Yeah,
I don't care about soccer. It's boring. Yeah. Kick a stupid ball and put me to sleep.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly, man. If I want to go take a quick nap, I'm watching that shit.
And that's a wrap for this week's Skippy Bayless Bashing Hour.
Okay,
we'll have more quotes for you on Monday. And don't forget, we got the Skippy Bayless Douche Canoe Award of the Week coming up next. And also, don't forget, sign our petition, get Jeff in a debate with Skip Bayless. And this Bashing Hour has been brought to you by The Flipper.
And we're going to run to our final update. And that final update is also brought to you by The Flipper. Head on over to flipper.com and get your Flipper today and never, ever touch your toilet seat ever again. Take it away, Josh Lopez, with the final update of the day.
Thank you, Jeff. Welcome, everybody. Sports World Radio here on a Friday, June 26th. Weather right now, 65 and gloomy in Chicago. Right now, 6:31 in the central, which makes it 7:31 in the east. If you live in the west, who cares? Last night was the NBA draft from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Karl Anthony Towns was the selection for the Chicago Bulls, not the Chicago Bulls, the Minnesota Timberwolves with the first overall pick. The Boston Celtics got R.J. Hunter, and the Chicago Bulls got Bobby Portis from Arkansas. Right now, we got the NHL draft going on. We got the Edmonton Oilers selecting Connor McDavid in the first pick of the NHL draft. Ryan Sandberg, a longtime and Hall of Fame Cub player, has decided to resign as general manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. We had a trade in the NHL today. Milan Lucic will be taking his talents to the Los Angeles Kings, as the Kings are going to try to win another championship after being bounced from the playoffs this season. Baseball scores right now, we got 0-0 tie in Baltimore with the Indians. It's tied 0-0 with the Phillies and Braves. 1-0 Nationals over Phillies. I think that game's on ESPN tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Toronto's up 4-1 at the top of the second against the Rangers. White Sox up tied 1-1 with the Tigers, bound first. Marlins up 1-0 against the Dodgers. We have no finals today. We got the Red Sox and Rays playing, and the Mets against the Reds. That's the wrap for this update. This update's been brought to you by The Flipper. Go to flipper.com for more information. Never have to flip your toilet seat ever again. We'll be right back with more Sports World Radio. We'll have the Rat Bastid of the Week, the Rat Bastid of the Month, and the Skippy Bayless Douche Canoe Award. Back after this.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think.
Synergistic integration.
Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. We're doing our final segment. We're getting out of here just a little bit early today. It is Friday. It is the weekend. We like to send everybody off just a little bit early to get their weekend started. It's the Rat Bastid segment because we got the Rat Bastid of the week, the Rat Bastid of the month, and the Skippy Bayless Douche Canoe Award to give away as well. Joining us like he always does is our co-host, Sean Mann, the Update Man, and the producer and program director of the show, Josh Lopez, sitting in for this segment as well. Okay, boys, we got a lot of candidates this week, don't we?
Yes, sir. Which one do we want to start off with?
Let's do the
Douche Canoe Award or the Rat Bastid of the Week?
Let's do the Douche Canoe Award first.
All right.
All right.
So here's the candidates I came up with the Douche Canoe Award, all right? P. Diddy. For the UCL thing, we'll do 3 for each category.
Okay.
Second one will be Stephen A. Smith for his meaningless rants after everything that happens with the Knicks. And then the third one will be Roger Goodell.
I think we should go with P. Diddy.
Sean?
P. Diddy. I like that because you don't hit an assistant coach. That's not right at all.
Yeah, my vote's for P. Diddy. What about you? Sean's P. Diddy. What about you there, buddy?
I'm going to go with P. Diddy, too, because it's kind of funny, out of Monday, out of nowhere, just recapping the week of sports and then having to hear about a rapper trying to get attention for his son who's a redshirt player, even though he's been playing in that university for a couple years.
Yeah,
if your son sucked so bad on the field, you shouldn't have to go out there and start fights with coaches.
Hey, I got an idea. Let your son fight his own battles. How about that, P. Diddy? You're not the one playing on the team he is, so whatever you're going to do and say, it's going to have repercussions on him. Let him fight his own battles.
So P. Diddy gets the Skip Bayless Douche Canoe Award.
That's great.
That's
great. Write that down, guys. Make sure we got it. Okay? Skip Bayless Douche Canoe
Sean
Award.
keeps the documents for these Rat Bastid Awards.
The Skip Bayless Douche Canoe Award of the week goes to P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy. Unbelievable. Thank you for giving us something to talk about on Monday and almost the rest of the week. Thank you very much, you dumbass.
The Skippy douchebag of the year. Yeah.
Douche Canoe.
Douche Canoe.
Douche Canoe Award of the Week. Okay, now we got the Rat Bastid Award of the Week. The Rat Bastid of the Week. Josh?
Now here's going to be a controversial one because I'm sure you guys will disagree with me with this one, but there was evidence that came out in the story, so he is qualified to be a Rat Bastid of the Week. Anyway, the first one will be Trevor Cody.
Okay.
For lambasting our chat room over the past couple of days.
Right.
Number 2 will be, drum roll please.
Boom, 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 boom.
Gary Bettman for his nonsensical business philosophies.
Okay.
And number 3, Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
Okay, out of those 3 candidates, I am going to go with the second one.
Gary Bettman?
Gary Bettman. Because I didn't see now one single advertising for the NHL draft. Nothing.
Sean, how about you, buddy?
This was a tough choice. Trevor Cody for being immature and sick.
I'll go with Trevor Cody, too, for the fact that he had to make over 11 accounts in 2 broadcasts to still find ways to get in the chat room. So
I'm going to tell you,
go with Trevor Cody.
And I'm going to tell you the reason why I didn't go with Trevor Cody. And I'm going to tell you, okay? The reason why is I don't want to give that guy any ounce of any noticeable acknowledgement on the show whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, as the host of the show, I veto both your votes.
Oh! So we're going to go with Gary Bettman for Rat Bastid of the Week.
That's
okay.
right. That's right.
I'm the Don of Sports World Radio, like in the mob. The Don.
The Don just vetoed both your votes because I don't want to give him any validity whatsoever.
All right, so it's Gary Bettman, I guess.
Does that make sense, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
but
bad.
boy, I can tell you that all that stuff was going on.
I know, but it's bad enough. We got to talk about the fat rat bastard right now.
and I'm going to switch it up for the final one. We're actually going to have 5 candidates.
Oh, jeez.
I had to think this one over because we might have different picks here.
What we got to do is we got to take the candidates that were Rat Bastards of the Week and pick one of those to be the Rat Bastard of the Month.
Sean, do you have those with you or no?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I do.
I think I can.
All right, Johnny Manziel is one for having a babysitter.
Correct.
All right, that's one.
Pablo Sandoval for going to the bathroom at Instagram.
Well, he deserved it. That was number 2.
Let's see. Gary Bettman for his bad choices as NHL commissioner.
That's number 3. Right. And where was last week's?
Let's see. I also think that we had Roger Goodell for waiting for a month.
Yeah, we had Roger Goodell, and then I'm going to add the last one. Chip Kelly for that.
Yes, I forgot about Chip.
That legal issue with him renting a suite or something.
That's right. I remember that. Okay, so we got those 5 that we got to pick for the one for the month, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, out of those 5, let's narrow it down to 2 each. Okay, so Sean, go over the list again really quick. Just say the names. Don't say why they're on it. Just say the name.
Pablo Sandoval. Gary Bettman. Pete Rose. Roger Goodell. And Chip Kelly.
Okay. I'm going with Bettman. Okay, and read the other 4 again.
Okay, so you had Bettman, Roger Goodell, Chip Kelly, Pete Rose,
and
Pablo Sandoval.
Yeah, that's who I'm going with. Pablo Sandoval and Gary Bettman are my 2 choices. Who are you picking, Josh?
I'm going to go with Chip Kelly and Pablo Sandoval.
Okay.
Figures!
And
everybody has to involve Pablo Sandoval.
And
Jeez.
Sean, who you going with?
Pablo Sandoval. And I'm also going to go with Chip Kelly.
Okay, so Each of us have Pablo Sandoval on the list, so guess who it is?
Pablo Sandoval's the rat bastard of the month for going to the bathroom and having fun with Instagram, flirting with a girl.
We each narrowed it down from 5 to 2. We each put Pablo on our own list, so guess what? If we each three of us put him on the list, he's going to be the rat bastard of the week. Or the month.
Oh, poor
the month.
Panda. Jeez.
Hey, any baseball player that goes to the bathroom with his phone during the game should be the rat bastard of the month.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. If you were a manager, you'd have him on the bench the entire season.
He wouldn't be playing right now.
Yeah, he has to first stop eating and then stop focusing on social media.
He'd launch a protest.
I don't care. Listen, you fat bastard, lose some weight. Stop eating 5 hamburgers and 3 beers before the game, will you?
And then he goes to the bathroom.
Fat bastard. No wonder why you got to go to the bathroom. You drink too much before the game. Knock it off.
And then you probably would say, Pablo, go out and start running. That's the only thing you can do for the whole day.
Unbelievable, that fat bastard. So
Then,
Pablo Sandoval is the rat bastard of the month, and P. Diddy is the douche canoe of the week.
And Gary Bettman's the rat bastard of the week.
And Gary Bettman is the rat bastard of the week. Wow, we gave away 3 awards today, didn't we?
Yep.
Holy freaking Toledo.
Poor Panda. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
He deserves it. And so listen, you put him on the list, Josh put him on the list, and I put him on. You, a Boston Red Sox fan, I didn't think you were going to pick him. I thought you were going to pick somebody else. But you put him on. He's got to go.
Because I defend this guy, and this guy decides to go to the bathroom and play on his Instagram.
Yeah, but you want to know something? The funny thing is you weren't defending him last year when he was on San Francisco. You were calling.
Let him off with the pass. I thought letting him off with the pass would help.
You were calling him a fat bastard then. Now that he's on your team, you're not calling him a fat bastard no more, are you?
Because he put on the right uniform.
Are you?
I watched him play.
Hey, Jeff, he said he would have Kevin Love come to the Boston Celtics when he was ripping him with the Cavs in September.
I know.
I thought that was a secret, Josh.
He's not. Hey, you want to know something? He's not going to Boston because the guy broke his freaking shoulder. He ain't going there.
He would be perfectly welcome to put on the green and white. Come to his
Get the hell out! Shut up.
You should be inserted in the Deuce Canoe Awards.
You know what? You know something, Sean. You know something, Sean. You should be Skip Bayless' sidekick for something like that.
What? I'm just making a nice general opinion.
You know how Batman had Robin? You should be Skip Bayless' sidekick for something like that. You know? We'll call you Skip and Sean. Batman and Robin, we'll call you Skip and Sean.
No. I'm not the one who's so biased and puts the word "my" in front of every other team. I'm like,
Jeff, Man and Bayless. There you go.
Man and
Bayless.
Man and Bayless. Oh, no, I got to eat something even better. How about this? The Bayless Man.
Oh. No. That gives me bad images.
The Bayless Man. Yeah, the Bayless Man. You like that?
And there's my laughter for the week for people that say I don't laugh.
Yeah, for people who say he doesn't laugh, Bull, I could say 2 things and get this rat bastard to laugh in 2 seconds. Easy. Manless bear.
No.
I like that.
No.
How about the manless bear?
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
How about that one? The manless bear.
Oh, gosh.
You like that one?
Doesn't sound very good.
Manless.
We don't have a show next Friday, right? Because of the 4th of July?
Well, no. The 4th of July is on Saturday.
Oh, that's true. Oh, it don't matter. I'm going to be up for 2 days anyway.
Okay. Now that you mentioned that, okay, I have to ask you a question about that. The 4th of July get-up is at 2:30 in the morning, correct? Or 4:30 in the morning for you, right?
Yeah, it'll be 2:30 your time.
Yeah, okay, but is that 2:30 going into from Friday night going into Saturday morning, or is Saturday night going into Sunday morning?
No, it'll be Friday night heading into Saturday morning.
So that's good. So at least I'll have something to watch that night. That'll be good. 2:30. How long is that thing going? 3 hours?
Yeah, probably.
It's like a pay-per-view event, right?
Yeah, you got Jericho there. He's going to fight Neville. That's going to be a long match. Brock's going to be there. And then you got that NXT title match, too.
He's losing.
It's going to be stacked.
Kevin Owens is losing that match so he can go wrestle whatchamacallit for the U.S. Championship and beat Cena, and then Cena's going to go make a movie.
A battleground.
Yeah, and Cena's going to leave to go make a movie. Watch.
It's going to be a couple of weeks because I'll be at the Raw in Chicago after that 4th of July special.
That's
so
crazy,
it's
dude.
fun.
So I'm going to be up until at least 5:30 in the morning watching that crap. Oh man.
Hey, like I said, I'm going to be up for 2 days during the 4th of July area.
That's ridiculous. I think I'm going to take a nap during the day on 4th of July and then so I can watch that at night. You know? Hey, we're going to get the flock out of here a little bit early. It's a Friday night. We're going to let everybody get out of here a little bit early. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. We'll be back Monday. Have a great, great weekend. Enjoy all the sports over the weekend. Until then, my friends, remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable.
Amen.
Peace out, everybody. We will see you on Monday. For Josh Lopez, Sean Mann, I'm Jeff Escow. This has been Sports World Radio.
Shout out, Skip.
Bye.
Hey, boys, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When's that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? How long is that?
In a little while, man.
Goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks.